All right, thank you. Welcome back once again to another exciting episode of Gloom Reckoning.
Gloom Reckoning.
Gloom Reckoning as we go into its final moments.
Well, I reckon.
Oh, it's been a journey.
It has.
A split journey. It has.
I've died a total of what, 3 times?
You've been split the most.
Yeah. I've caused the split.
Well, let's just call him McAvoy and move on.
You're not a pillar of unity.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Well, let's go ahead and go around and introduce ourselves and our character. And let's go ahead and explain to us how your character has grown through this campaign up to this point.
Jesus.
Starting with you, sir.
Just name one thing in your character, something about your character has grown.
Oh,
Character growth.
character growth.
Okay.
Not something on your character.
Oh.
He could have been building an antenna.
That's exactly what it was.
Extending the sword, who knows?
My name's Ronnie. I'll be playing Dr. Thaddeus Stein. And he... Let's see, how has he grown?
He hasn't.
Yeah, he has not grown. He's still Stein.
He's still Stein.
He has grown a sword.
And with Stein, there's still time.
But one thing did change about him. One thing did change. I lie. Nothing changed. Next.
I am Ryan. I'll be playing as Wild Thing.
Who's currently possessed.
I may or may not be in control of my my own body. And as per usual, I have no idea what's going on. So,
But as far as character growth, he did grow into a gorilla.
Yeah, he got a lot bigger.
I grew
You got
into
swole.
a bear, a lightning bear. At least the last time I was here.
I thought he was a gorilla.
And then you became a gorilla. Because you matched the other shapeshifter. You guys
Lightning
had a gorilla
gorilla.
match.
Oh yeah, they disappeared together.
The Thunderilla, and then he left with that
Interesting.
lady that
Yes.
was also a
Oh,
gorilla.
man. Does that mean Calcifer is an unwilling
snap.
participant? Man.
Oh, he's willing. I've met the guy. He's all about it.
Calcifer?
I don't
Yeah.
think he. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fair.
You asked nicely.
I mean, that's what
Next.
it's all into.
My name is John. My character's name is Omega. And I think for an infinitesimally small amount of Planck length time, he was slightly humbled.
By his love for Strathmore. Think about it. He's constantly saving me.
That's nice.
Well, for him, an infinitesimally small length of time for you would be like, a fraction of that for him. So he's talking about for him. So that would be like, not even
The Strathmore
fraction
doesn't
of a
have that
fraction of
degree.
a second.
Didn't go to college. Sorry. Strathmore
It's
only
like
knows.
above Strathmore's head in pay grade.
I am Quinn. I
But I
will be
appreciate
playing
it.
Owl. I'm not sure how this character has grown. I mean,
He's grown to know that he's useless.
exactly. I mean, he's done some good things. He won't.
Pretty awesome last.
Yeah, I mean, he won't get credit for it, but
He knows that he's better when letting other people control his actions.
But I mean, he's only 6 years
But
old.
he's in control of my
So
life.
far, I've
That's the other character.
single-handedly
You
killed
got
something.
two right now.
You have, yes.
I can't think of anyone else who's done that yet.
No one else has
Single-handedly
Oh, wait,
killed
no.
somebody?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was doing that, but all right. Killed a soul dragon and put your butt back into your
Then
body,
you
but
had
I can,
Dom's-
I can
he
take
had
that
help.
You had
back.
Omega help you.
He teleported me
still
and then
helped me.
screwed it up.
He also shot it.
And screwed it up.
Technically, you didn't actually
Yeah, I
kill
killed
that
you.
dragon because...
Oh, never mind.
He crashed into
I
a boat.
stand corrected. Stein killed me single-handedly.
He did kill you single-handedly, that's true. I also killed
With one
Mud.
hand.
With one hand.
I killed Fake Mud.
Fake.
I almost killed Stein, but he ran away.
What is Fake Mud's name, bud?
His name was King King Saddam.
I thought it was General Britannis.
But it was really King Saddam,
Saddam.
pretending
Yeah.
to be him.
Sadine?
Yeah,
Okay.
King Saddam,
Sadine,
King
okay.
Saddam.
who
Yeah, that's
takes the form of
Whatever I hate
right. Oh, okay.
so
Yep.
far. I mean, like, it was everything I hated each time.
right. Like
But it's everything that you hated would be a tree.
I mean, I definitely saw branches.
he hated mud more than a tree, apparently. Wow.
Did you not
That's a
see the
strong
branches?
hate. Or a shark man,
Next.
apparently.
His sword was a bush.
Well, that's just fear, too. That's a rational fear.
It's a rational
My name is Jessica. My character has actually changed a lot. She was really like distraught and confused at the beginning about being kind of ripped away from the sword, sort of suddenly and against her will. I think that she's kind of gotten used to having a more corporeal form. Her and Strathmore have recently started working better as a team, whereas before he was just sort of yanking me around all the time whenever he would make rash, impulsive decisions. I still really
I can confirm.
I still really want to get back into the sword, where I have more power and sort of control over my decisions.
I agree with all of that. And I validate it. Sorry, I do. I am Tony, Jessica's husband / the Strathmore. I've grown a lot, actually, as a human being. I've realized, that clones have souls, and Stein showed me that by killing this stupid child, and his soul came out of his body. I knew he was a clone. Then I saw that clone had a soul, so now I know that clones have souls. And that also leads me to believe that maybe the gods have punished me by putting me on the path that I am on. I used to blame certain people for my life, but now I feel as though I can even blame the gods, because if I have a soul, they should have helped me at some point. I've been shot in the face by some addict, detective. I've been transferred into bodies. I've crashed motorcycles. My whole life's been shambles, and I feel like Gloom Reckoning makes me reckon this. And I also remember being with a lot of different ladies in the Heavenscape, but none are more favorited by me than this incorporeal fire girl. She's the hottest of stuff. And
one would almost say she burns for you.
she burns for me and makes me burn later. I sizzle with...
Can I like singe him a little bit to make him be quiet and move on?
Ouch! It burns. But yeah, I feel
If
as
it's
though
still burning after a week, you need to consider.
I will need to.
Stein!
I will need to go back to Valos at some point and see my doctor Raphael and see if he can, give me a solve for some of this.
Bad news, Strathmore. We got to amputate.
No, that's all right. I'll keep it.
You'll get
Stein
used to
probably
it.
could give you a shot. That would
Don't
be
care.
better.
Nope. Don't want his shots. You put your rubber gloves away, bub.
Oh God.
You have a Stein eye.
Well, we'll see about that.
That's how they got gone.
I can give you some cybernetic enhancements.
I do have a Stein eye in at this time,
Yeah, I lost
showing
an eye.
Stein a level of trust that Strathmore has grown to have for his nice actions.
Does that make your skin crawl a little bit, saying you trust Stein?
All my veins blew up inside my body
If I had skin, it would be crawling.
at the same time. But I do believe that he has been quite heroic in his actions, not entirely like, just killing children. Sometimes he gives you stuff like dirty eyeballs.
Sure.
How do you feel like you've grown, God?
I question my sanity.
Have you learned from us?
I've learned to hate you all a little more each day.
Oh, it probably is. I had to fix it.
You'll see how I feel in just a few
Oh
minutes.
God, he's gonna show us his love
I'll show
with
you
the
how I
roll of the
feel.
dice.
No, it's broken.
It's a very,
You'll see how fate
very
favors
power
you.
move of you, Scott.
How do I feel?
No, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Oh God!
Same on both sides.
All right. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into this amazing session coming up here.
That's what I said the day I got married.
Where we left off. You just finished the sword. Put in the fourth piece in. So now you have the destruction stone. You get the fire stone, the ice stone. You also have the forest.
Yeah, the green one.
The green one, yeah.
Or as I call them, flame destruction frost armor.
There you go.
We didn't know that the first time I was here. That took a lot of stupid decisions for us to not learn that at all until I came back here again. I wish I could call my friend Val and tell him how stupid we were.
Well, something else about your sword there, Strathmore. You can actually combine the effects from the different stones. It just grants a penalty for combining them. So if you wanted to combine, destruction and fire all in one, you could.
All of them, or just a couple of
Would
them?
I just
All
roll?
of them if you want to.
I would just roll disadvantage.
Well, you would roll, and then you would add a penalty for each one that you wanted to add in there.
So my roll would have to be really good for some of that.
Depending on what you add into it.
Well, you have mastery in blades too.
Hey, I don't know if that helps me. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't want to ask all the questions right here on the front end.
I just want to let you know your options are there for that. Yes.
So last week, Strathmore said I was the clone, so I'm gonna go up and try to read Stein's mind using the memory rune.
Ooh, we've been learning from the Rune Master.
Yes.
Roll for it.
I'm gonna ask
Stein,
him.
you get to
I'm
roll.
gonna ask Stein first.
Don't you have
No.
Still Mind or something like that? Yeah. What'd you get? 4. 4, yeah. Not.
So, I guess how I want to do is like just walk up to him and like just hold still for a second, and I put my hand to his forehead and read his mind
All right, what exactly are you looking for?
to see if I am a clone.
All right. Well, go ahead. What's in your mind, sir?
Yes, you're a clone of Strathmore and Stein.
Whoa.
So what does he see when he does
Mind
it?
blown!
What does he see in your mind when he gets that revelation? What does it look like?
What does it look like? You see a test tube,
You're right.
and then you see
Told you your mama was a test tube.
all kinds of machines and stuff like that putting in there. Putting all kinds of different biomatter and everything, and
Would I see who the source of
yeah,
the bodies, like body genetics, were?
yeah. The source is that of Prime Stein and Prime Strathmore.
Here, I'll switch.
Oh yeah, there's a third person too, Alistair McTavish.
This is a third person too. Hey, look, Stein's mind is jumbled. He's been in Gloom.
It
too.
is.
Everybody forgot about that kid anyway, so that's all good. Best thing he's ever done was combine with alien forces, robots,
With a dash of
So what you're
firefoxes.
saying is he has a history of combining with them.
He has a history of letting other people do his heavy lifting.
So once I'm done reading Stein's memory, I'm gonna walk up to Strathmore and try to flood his mind with my memories of the simulated reality that I am aware of.
Sure. Strathmore, are you going to resist?
10
Are
out
you
of
going to
15.
resist him trying to flood your memory?
Oh, well, I kind of have to. I have a legacy of
Resisting?
not feeling feelings.
Yeah.
So I gotta see if I can not feel feelings with my D20. Oh, my D.
After he lifts his hand off, just go, "Ooh, that was strange."
All right, so that is a 2.
I got a 10.
Well, you resisted.
You smack the hand away.
Yeah, kind of, if you're just walking up to me and put your hand on my head.
Yeah, I tried
You
to
saw
touch
you.
How many times, boy? And I slap him upside his head. Have I told you not to say hello by slapping people on the head? Has that ever worked out for you? No. The answer is
Trying
no.
to slap you, but I guess you were right.
I'm always right. Like, I don't know why that's even a question, boy. What? If you'd listened to me half the time, maybe you wouldn't die so often.
I'll remember that.
Well, try to. That's kind of the... I don't even know why I'm trying here anymore. Show up, save a kid out of a water bucket. Hey, water bucket kid. I'm going to show you a better life. Granny Goodness always like, hey, Strathmore, you got to help them little kids. And I'm like, shut up, lady. And she's like, but we're heroes now. We saved the whole world from reptiles. And I'm like, hey, listen. You want to raise the thing, that's fine. He goes around saying I'm his daddy, though. That's kind of creepy anyway. Share it with Maury.
Maury.
You said Lori, right?
Lori Popovich.
Yes.
Great TV show.
Back on Valos.
God.
In other news, back on fellas.
Oh, all right. So, as you are having these conversations, you feel the wind rustle all around you. The trees start moving as well. It's a nice, gentle wind, and then it begins to pick up.
How are the trees moving?
How are they moving?
It's the wind. He just
In a windy way. Or in like a I'm going to get you and eat you way.
Like,
Okay, so the trees are just swaying in the wind.
Like wacky inflatable arm tube men trees, or like I'm a hungry soul devourer man eating tree.
like a tree moving in the wind.
Gotcha. Good point though. I'm glad you tried to notice that.
Are these trees moving like perhaps a giant gorilla is about to pop out from behind them?
I miss that guy.
It's wind.
It's a large amount of wind.
I heard God
and
whisper it
you
was
look
wind.
at Violet, and you can see concern on her face, as if she knows something that you do not know.
Violet, you look. Is something wrong? Did you eat something that didn't agree with you?
You look constipated. You need fiber.
Like the cooked dinosaur.
Did we eat that?
It's still there, ready to be eaten.
I also have my cotton candy hair. It'll shoot right through you.
Oh God!
I don't like cotton candy. It's for pansies.
I would imagine it would burn too.
It burns coming out.
Oh.
It's still attached to his head too. The whole time.
God, so basically you're just can't say it on live mic.
I enjoy
For later, I'll reference
Well,
this
it can
later.
be whatever I want it to be, as long as you choose to consume it.
It is technically a Mobius strip.
So
His hair is a Mobius strip.
the wind continues to pick up more and more
Moving on.
as loose objects are being blown away.
That's what.
Oh, can I
Hold on
like
to
do
your
this
objects,
with
people.
my hand and make a whistle sound?
Yeah,
Oh, like I'm having fun with
he's
this.
playing with the wind.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
So Violet turns to the party, and she tells you there isn't much time. So what she does, she creates the room, the healing room, all right, and she places basically a healing effect upon you. Okay.
Oh yay!
very, very on par with Violet.
It's very on par. Yes.
Then what she does is she creates a barrier around you. Okay. And as she creates that barrier, you can see the wind just pick up, and as it does, it starts taking the trees with it. And these trees start smacking into the barrier. And soon you lose her in the midst of all these trees.
I swear it wasn't me.
And before you know it, you are pretty much airborne. You're being carried away by this gust of wind along with these trees.
I imagine that Violet actually kind of resembles Femme
Through use of the sky room, can I try to manipulate the air current to have controlled flight?
Sure, go ahead. Roll with disadvantage.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give you this.
We're all on the ground witnessing this. We're not flying around. right?
No, you might actually need that later.
You said disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
12.
12
out of 15.
Out of 15. All right.
I'm gonna start piloting my suit.
Okay. Well, you're inside the bubble.
Oh,
Wait a
that's
second.
right.
Yeah.
Stein found time to build an Iron Man.
You remember
suit of armor.
Dawn in Superman 2?
Non.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he got the cellophane S on
Yeah.
him, you're inside the cellophane S right now.
Okay.
So, what you're able to do, Al, is you're able to stabilize the currents enough to where you guys aren't tumbling through the air. So you're still being carried, but you can at least tell which way is up and which way is down.
Where's up? Good. So, this is what I'm thinking. The enemy is down.
Maybe.
The wisdom of Strathmore.
I know.
It's tactical.
I'm starting to question it myself.
I learned it from battle school.
The 0G room.
I'm just too well read.
All right.
I think.
So what
Reference
happens next
completely lost.
is that this wind just carries you with gale force. All right.
Who's Gail and why is she forcing me to do
I
that?
was just about to ask who's Gale.
Consent is important.
Not the rest of it, but who's
It's
Gale?
like Dorothy Gale
Does she have
Force.
an annoying... God, she has an annoying voice like that show too.
Oh goodness.
Wait, it's just you guys. Am I flying too?
You
or?
are too. Everybody is.
Okay, cool.
I took care of everyone.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, crash.
That wasn't me.
Your
specify.
protective shield shatters, and as it does, you skip into the ground and skip along the ground. You're all kind of scattered over there, but you're close to each other, with the exception of Strathmore, who landed far away.
Well,
I'm over here.
son of a biscuit eating
Yep.
woman, yammer mother.
Well, you're actually, you're about right there. Because you can
Dang,
keep some
Ferric.
distance from him without having.
I tried not to yank you too hard that time.
Appreciate that.
Then, once everybody kind of pulls themselves up off the ground, you realize you're in field. Large open field.
Oh,
Is it tall grass, short grass?
it's
no
burnt
grass?
grass.
Yeah,
Do,
well,
I notice any
if you
rookies?
crouch, it would hide you.
Okay,
But if you
I
look
think
too far, you'll see big bald patches of burnt patches.
So if he crouches and it hides, and me being 6 years old, is it already hiding?
Yeah, you're already hiding.
Yeah, I would crouch. I would crouch and try and be hidden. I don't like being out in the
Yeah.
open.
I rolled a 6 out of 15.
I'm very shy.
Well, what?
he
I'm
scams.
scanning to
Oh.
see what's around
I
us.
thought you said you stand, and I'm like,
Plus
you don't have to
I
roll
like-
to stand.
I have
You
goals
can go ahead and stand up, man. That's fine by me.
Can I want
I
to try
rolled
something
the scan.
ambitious.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to dig my fingertips into the soil until I feel roots, and I'm going to try to read the memories of all the grass.
You've got no roots, cause your home was never.
4.
Can grass have memories?
I mean, why not?
A very short memory.
Like Enya has an album
But it's
called
also,
Memory of Trees.
A tree would have a long memory.
Does it have a memory of a blue chemical
It's also
burning
a
I like that you said
object
like
in
you knew
place.
Why
So
am
I'm
I
technically reading
questioning
the memory of the
Enya?
steel.
Yeah, Enya knows all.
Exactly. That's what Violet did to investigate.
That's good. I like that.
It's a good album.
Maybe the grass was around when the
Enya.
last time I was here.
So you get visions of this.
See, that's
grass.
is that on? I don't think that's on the album. It's a
And
different
what you
album.
you see Strathmore,
Oh, yep, there you are.
but not just Strathmore, but you see others as well.
There's other people there.
Other
too.
There
Strathmores?
are. There's a couple of elves with them.
Okay.
Pointy ear people.
Mud's with them.
Who? Oh, there's that one guy you killed.
Yep.
He's a lot smaller.
Then, what you see in his vision,
God, just...
you see 2 bird-like creatures.
Oh, there's birds. Chippewa
Oh,
was,
this
I believe.
isn't gonna go well. Just hold on, wait for it.
And you see them fly and just kind of start circling them. And you see one of those members, he begins to, he has his mask on.
Oh, God.
And he begins to try to discuss and talk with the birds. And in doing so, they attack.
Do you remember a masked guy trying to talk to 2 birds?
I'm all the way over here. Sorry.
I'm just yelling. Do you remember?
Before you know it, the attacks happen, there's a fight.
Oh,
Next
that's
you know,
ugly.
these bird creatures are dead. And then the entire party is swarming them and just ripping them apart, taking feathers, taking rib bones.
Technically, all right, out of character here, or out of moment.
Out of moment.
Mud decided that we should cannibalize the creature. I just wanted its armor and a feather to put in my hat. All right.
That is true.
But we might have eaten these bird people.
We may or may not have.
That is the memory you pull from this place.
Okay.
Well, you definitely would have seen Masked Man Bobby G eating it.
So Harvey would run from you then.
Hardcore.
Gotcha.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Yeah. All right. Now, the wind, as it brought you here, you see it begin to take form in the shape of tornadoes all around you.
I also didn't do that.
So I should have called Miss Monroe back. I have made her angry.
You said there's 2 tornadoes?
Never take a Roro on a date
multiple.
and not
How
call her
many?
back.
Let's see. Go ahead and actually roll for a quick count.
Well, I'm crouched behind grass, so I'm good,
11.
right?
11. What's your wisdom?
Wisdom
My
is
10.
but I have perception.
You can count a handful, maybe 6 or 7, but there's more.
All right.
Tornadoes or bird people?
Tornadoes.
Okay, just making
not
sure.
There's a very large one that's heading towards Strathmore, which you don't know
So
he's over
I-
there because he
Would it
So
look
what did
like
my
the large
scans
one's
pick
heading
up?
towards
he's so far out. Do it.
What did my scans pick up?
Your skins picked up the tornadoes,
Okay.
and you picked up the exact number of them.
Okay. How many?
There's 20 of them.
It's a lot.
So there's 20 tornadoes.
I have an
You
idea.
need to dig a ditch.
Are you willing to let
and
me
then
try
get
out
in
this
it.
idea,
I'm digging a ditch.
Stein?
Nice. I'm not going.
I think
to
you
kill
should start calling him Mom.
I don't want to. It feels weird.
Yep, that would not be right.
Big Mama.
I'd be acceptable with Big Mama.
You also, by the way, in your scans, you detect an anomaly within these tornadoes.
An anomaly?
An anomaly. There are solid objects within these tornadoes.
So within the tornadoes are solid objects.
Are you talking to me through my eyeball?
I'm talking to everyone.
I can
And you
hear him through
this,
the eyeball
yes.
still, I guess. What kind of solid objects, boy? You could be talking about stones. You could be talking
Do I pick
about
up what kind of...
cow droppings.
Listen here,
Yes.
Guess that's how that went
People.
down. I don't know
It's
how you speak
humanoids.
Slavic.
They're humanoids.
Yet.
All right,
The
so
Russian word for
killable.
mom is MAT.
Yes.
Some
That's a
Miat.
big king, dude.
Would it be Miat?
Yet.
Or Mott?
And you notice, as these tornadoes are heading closer to you, one of them
Moja.
stops. It unravels, and as it does, it basically lands what looks like a battalion of soldiers on the ground.
Oh, cool.
Just one of them?
Neat.
One of them was a battalion?
One of the tornadoes, yes.
Just one of the tornadoes was a battalion.
And you detect roughly the same amount in the other tornadoes in each one of them as well. And then slowly the other tornadoes are starting to unform and drop soldiers in your area.
You're talking like 30 soldiers apiece. At least.
What's
It's not a
your,
platoon, it's a battalion.
what's your plan of action there, Lasaya Mama?
Should dig a ditch and get in it.
I'm not talking to you.
Meanwhile, Strathmore, so you stand
Strathmore.
up and look around.
Strathmore.
You see the big, large tornado.
Just dusting off my shoulders. Oh, there's that.
As it heads towards you, it unravels. And as it does, you
Sword at the
see
ready.
I'll show you what that means.
a familiar face.
Oh, you Chippewa bird.
Calling Stein bald, Mom.
Yes. I
Look,
love
I
that.
do not know what your problem is with me, Chippewa. Maybe you're the king of the Chippewa. Whatever it is, find somebody else to follow. Your stalking is, it's not acceptable anymore.
Oh.
I no longer consent to your unforward advances.
First.
Maybe.
Are they
And
about
of
to...
course,
the attention.
you recognize him as Azrael.
Yeah.
Wait, Azrael.
Hello.
Like,
Everyone sees him now.
Strathmore, are they about to attack us?
Is he
I
the
wouldn't
fallen
take
angel,
this as a
Azrael?
peaceful moment.
He's in the air right now,
Alright, that's
held
all
up
I
by
need
his
to know.
wings.
Very
I've heard
rarely
stories
do
about
people
Azrael. I don't know if
amass
he's the
an
same
army for
Azrael.
fun.
Does he have a sword?
He has 2 chains with,
Comma.
yeah.
Reavers.
Did he defeat Satan?
Well, if
Oh.
get to that
Technically,
point, you
he
can ask him.
may
this-
have led.
I'm curious.
He could have led about 300 other Chippewa people, and then made some bad choices
This
along
looks
the
like the
way.
perfect time to test out my weapon that's still loaded.
Is this the same sword you used earlier? I just need to know if I need a duck and cover.
You don't need a duck and cover.
One might want a duck and cover.
So I'm going to hit a battalion.
All right, hold on a second.
Punch the ground?
Yes,
I mean, a crater might help.
that's exactly what that means.
All right, Stein. So as these battalions land and they start advancing in your position, you essentially see a horde coming towards you.
That's even bigger than battalion. A horde is like hundreds. Y'all are screwed.
That's what I'm
All right,
saying.
so-
Dig a ditch. Get in it.
I shoot it,
Oh,
right?
God.
There's a horde.
Epic sword, it's a -2, it's a 9.
I'm watching through my
Is
ditch.
this off my intelligence, no, or strength, or what?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, it'll be off your strength.
Strength. Yay. So, I made it, barely. So 9, and I aim at the battalion, and y'all hear a scream because I shoot a nuclear soul at
A
them.
nuclear soul?
You have radioactively charged a soul.
Yes.
What kind of a sad excuse for a human being
Oh
are you?
my God.
Good.
You
God,
know,
man.
if you thought being dead was bad, well, guess what? Now you're radioactive.
Now-
Now you're my bomb. Jesus, Stein. That's okay.
You just took somebody who was like resting in peace and made them rest in Chernobyl.
They were about to find everlasting, with their departed families, like, niet.
Yet I will let go away with you.
So you let loose this
You'll become like
spiritual
frozen
nuclear
burrito.
energy, this fusion of science and magic.
I
Mad
shoot it,
science, maybe.
That does sound cool.
and it lands in the middle of them.
Oh,
It does. As it does,
Like a sticky bomb.
it's like an explosion, and it lets loose this shrill that just everyone can hear it basically in this plains. Everybody can
Does it
hear
sound
it
like
'cause it just
that?
travels.
because that might be a little.
Yeah.
That's what a radioactive soul sounds like.
That's exactly what it was. Obviously, I've heard it before.
Success. You took
It's
out
like
quite a
Geiger
lot of
counter
them.
in there.
What does that mean? I'm gonna have to ask you to be more specific. Dealing with a horde here.
Oh, well. Yeah. I mean, 20 of them.
That's good.
Yeah. Then you see something very interesting.
I'm going to have to make some calibrations.
As the souls travel into the air, past you, and then Azrael absorbs them.
Oh,
Son of a biscuit. Did you
Hold on.
just fuel him?
Can I try and turn on my sword to fight the pull?
No, because you didn't know.
Oh.
This is all happening just like that. Like you just released it,
seconds.
and then within seconds you see that happen. You're like, well, that's new.
you can't take it back, Stein. You done goofed.
Wait, can't what's her face manipulate time?
So this
I mean, so can I. But
The missing
don't ask
woman?
me.
The missing woman.
So apparently,
New
he
short
steals
story
souls
by
as
John
well.
McClay.
She got taken away by the swarm of
So
trees.
Strathmore, he steals souls as well. I see.
All I saw is that you filtered gasoline into this pumpkin-headed biscuit eater that I am standing in front of. He ate it. He burnt. He said, "Thank you."
Stein, you are correct in that you could potentially absorb. But you won't be able to release the energy and also absorb.
That's fine.
Wait, do
we
we have to
committed
work
to
together?
attacking these people, Stein?
Well, you're all the way over there.
Have we committed to
Yeah.
attack?
They may
Yes,
have to
we
work
have.
together.
Okay, just making sure. Hey,
What would Strathmore do
Yes,
Small
but
child to
Strathmore,
call useless.
you have this lovely.
Strathmore smash. That's what Strathmore would do.
Looks at his
In both
appearance looks like a monk.
If I were
Monk
to go
robes
off what
are
I
black
think
with gold
Strathmore
trim,
would do,
black wings. He's got the 2 commas, the chains, and it sees you once again. His face, it's like featureless.
All right, bub. I'm gonna give you one shot. Tell me what you want.
Do you really?
Huh? I thought I heard the voice of a fiery spirit, but I didn't.
At this point, she's like, "Do I just go that way or do I go this way?"
Tell me what you want.
if she goes far enough one way, does she pull Strathmore?
If it's Stein's body, maybe we can make a deal.
He says, "You are who I want."
As in, like, you
He's
would
hitting
like
on you.
to talk to me
I'm listening
about
in.
several different things, or you would like to disembowel me.
And he makes sure he's loud enough to everybody can hear this, by the way.
Yeah.
He wants to make known. He says, "Your soul. I take your soul, I let them go free."
I have a question. Are
I'm kind of
souls,
attached to it at the moment.
souls considered undead?
So I don't really want to give that to you. And technically, I just found out I had it. So
That's a good question.
I'm going to hold on to that. So you can eat me if you
Now, is
can
he
kill
coming
me.
on to him?
Only one of us is leaving here today, Strathmore.
Oh, I know I am,
The soul.
but we'll figure out how
Makes you alive.
I'm going to wear
Maybe you're
your
right.
wings as trophies.
Here's a fair point. He will be the
I'm going to go ahead and...
So what he does is he
Yes.
takes his chains
I'll
Yeah.
make
and he
sure to-
creates kind of like a rotating effect with them. And as he does, he releases some of that soul energy. And as he does, he basically creates a barrier.
Oh, shnikes.
He's
I'm
like,
inside a soul bubble.
he was like, "Where'd all that good talk go? You were talking all that smack till the soul barrier came up.
Hey, you know what?
Do it. You can do
Good
it.
to go.
Strathmore. We believe in you."
Let's rock and roll. All right. Oh, did you want to talk about something while I was in the middle of a BBEG battle, or?
No, I was gonna try something to help you, but
Okay, we can try that. I was just gonna. I don't know. He's swirling chains at me. I thought I might want to, stab him or something.
I'll wait.
Okay. I asked him a question. He responded with "trap me inside a bubble." I feel like I need to shank him.
Do you feel like you need to?
Actually. I would like to cast Intimidation, first of all. I'm just gonna grab the sword, hold it in front of me, give him a good old-fashioned roar. The old Strathmorian roar. Strathmore.
Strathmore.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Intimidation on him.
Strathmore used to roar. Azrael's defense.
Strathmore make the throat sore.
And that is a 4. I also have Mastery with that, so I can roll again. And I'm going to go with the 4 since the 18 sucks. And that comes in on my Charisma, which is 11. So 4 and 11 for Intimidation.
Okay, and what's your goal with the intimidation?
Maybe just throw him a little off balance with it. Like make him think twice about what I'm about to do to him. Maybe he has like a fear now, like maybe this is a little bit too much to chew. Just I don't know, what good's intimidation gonna do? It's got to do something good, right? If I intimidate somebody, maybe he has like a delay on actions because he's not quite sure. He's kind of scared or something.
Yeah.
Fear effect. That's what I'm going for. Fear factor. I'm putting it in him. Fear the Strathmore.
Well, let's put it this way. Through the intimidation, let's just do it this way. with him, is very little that he fears, but you can tell that he is extremely concerned with that sword.
Nice. All right.
His attention has not left that sword.
Gotcha. There has my hand. It's like a chess piece. Still touching it. Move's not over.
And then you remember something very interesting from your former ship captain before you destroyed his ship.
Oh wait, you talking about skeleton bones, man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Skeleton Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones.
Bones McGee.
You remember a conversation you had about his ship. That there are very few things on Sheol that could actually destroy his ship and affect it.
And I did it. Oh, I did it. With the sword.
And then you connected to and realize that he is, probably as old as that ship was here. And so Azrael, the one thing that could potentially injure him, you wield in your hand.
Got it. That was a good move then. I feel like I successfully made a move. Your turn, sir.
Oh, I forgot now.
Your turn, sir.
Wild thing, Tom. You guys have this. Basically, soldiers are approaching. You guys get one.
Yeah,
action
you got
before
swept
they
up in a
arrive.
storm and landed here.
how
with us
many?
shooting.
Oh wow!
Hundreds of them.
Am I me?
Am I in my ditch?
You're in your ditch.
I'm safe in my ditch, right?
You are safe in your ditch.
Anybody else want to come hang out in my ditch?
6 out of 10, I shoot.
The soul grenade again.
Wild Thing had a question on whether or not he was himself or if he's still possessed by a rather glamorous demon.
That is a good question. How about you roll wisdom and let's find out.
I do want to talk to
not gonna
Azrael,
go
though.
well. Oh, 4
Can I talk to him from my ditch?
Out of
out of 8. Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of ditched him.
Can I teleport just some vocal cords next to Azrael's ear?
What?
So I could talk to him. Oh, wait, and one of my ears.
You're gonna need like.
So I could hear his response.
You're doing what?
You're also gonna
He's
need
forming
to.
vocal cords and an ear next to inside the spirit bubble with me and the angel of death.
Well,
You're also
that
gonna need
spirit bubble is kind
the
of blocking
throat,
everything else right now. So
tongue.
Your time magic didn't
No, I just need to vibrite the vocal cords, and then
You
he'll
always gonna hear is
understand.
wah 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 wah.
He's a sophisticated being. He'll be able to translate.
He'll just see like 2 vocal cords hanging.
Okay, what
here.
if I teleport a piece of my mind into his mind,
What?
and then we link? I'm like, hey,
That's called.
are you the Azrael? That's what.
that's yeah. I think you have more immediate
I
concerns
think
right
you've
now with
learned too
these.
much from
this-
No,
Violet,
I'm
but
safe
the
in the
wrong
ditch.
way.
I had prayed about it, and God said I was safe in the ditch.
This is how you've lived so long. Just hiding in the ditch.
Hey Al,
Yes.
you hear a voice in behind you. Hey you.
I don't like
Is,
when this
is
happens.
that me?
You feel something tap you on the shoulder.
Yes.
It's like a cold touch.
Ooh. It's kind of slimy feeling.
Is it muddy?
You
Yeah.
turn around and you see the spirit of Calcifer.
Oh, it's you. Come for my body again, have you, spirit?
Look here, you'd be a pleasure to have me inside your body, okay? Jeez.
Jeez.
Cheese and crackers.
Well, he just tells you. He says, hey, we could do more together.
Seems to do better when someone else is taking control. All right, hop in.
I've heard that a lot of times. Get ready.
He kind of squeals with excitement as he jumps into your body.
Hold on a second. Don't squeal.
It's only weird at first.
House for don't squeal.
I know. from
Relax and
experience.
let it
Then
happen.
you realize he wasn't squealing, you were yelling. Ah!
God! How have I managed to get hugged from the inside again on this game?
In the same
Damn.
character.
No, this was a different character.
No, this is Al. Who's Alistair?
I know
Who was
that.
originally hugged from the inside by Solaris.
That's true. So this is the third time I've been hugged. My Marvel game character. That's where it originated from. With Loki, remember?
That's right.
Hugged from the inside. It's like my thing now.
It is your thing. You are constantly possessed.
It's almost like it's fate or something.
Well, you now find with this amazing abilities here. You have kind of like similar to that fox spirit that possessed you. You have kind of like spirit laden abilities on what you do, and you are actually able to affect the spirit, basically the spirit realm. So,
Interesting.
when you strike, you can actually attack their soul itself.
Nice.
Oh, yes. I've heard of weapons that can do that.
Do I see this?
A dome of souls.
I know where we're going.
Oh, I was thinking like a Strathmore now.
I'm
Finally.
going to run up to the dome and try to just punch a big hole through it as best I can.
You still haven't picked up a weapon.
I could
at all.
help you.
Give me that sword.
No. I could help you with my sword. I'll come with you.
It's a 2 on a persuasion. Give me that sword.
Let's see. I have.
Ain't I a stinker?
Well, you're hearing the it is like a
Will
dual
is
voice.
wisdom, right?
No.
Unless you rolled a nat 1
Yeah.
there, I don't see how this is going to help
No,
you.
it just says I just have to test it. If I succeed, it's a perk.
The exploit he has, yeah.
And I exploit, but it didn't work.
Nope.
Baldy, baldy, baldy. I will give the sword back.
Hey, you talk to
Maybe.
your mother with respect, boy.
Mother.
You
Oh,
see-
the bald ones, the pale ones. That's awkward, and trust me,
You're talking funny again.
I've been forced to do
Talking with
awkward
the dual
things.
voice. You can see he's changed like he was with the fox. He has like his eyes have gone just completely white.
Gold. Scouts for his eyes are gold.
Did I shoot off a grenade before that?
Oh, we
Yeah,
don't
by
know
the
what
way.
you want to shoot off there.
Yeah, you did. You shot off a grenade.
Wait,
Thank
a
you.
spirit bomb?
Last time I got into a fist fight, I had a scythe. Didn't make any sense.
I don't want to know anymore.
You took out 6 more.
Was it a dancing woman?
I don't remember.
Can I
Memories are
dig
kind of hazy.
under
That's probably better that
and
way.
into the soul bubble
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's a
through my
spear.
ditch.
sphere?
Hold on, Angry Man.
Sphere.
I like how y'all have a horde attacking you, and y'all are very focused on me, and that I appreciate about every single one of you.
I think we're.
Well,
gonna
I'm not
need
really
Is that all you
focused on you.
appreciate about us?
I appreciate
Now, did I manage?
And I'll
Hold on, Angry Man. I'm getting you out of your
like
cage.
she is technically
I'm just going to turn
attached
him
to
aside
me
and
and
use
hasn't
really
even
cool
tried.
sword.
I am running over to the bubble and I'm going to try to shatter it. I'm going to combine this new spirit ability
Yeah.
with the spirit aspect of the Sky Rune and create a Soul Buster.
You can also just combine it with the sword itself, which already has a bomb.
Well, let's do that.
Okay. Did I manage to teleport a piece of my mind?
Well, hold on a second. Before you do all that, you got to get to him first.
I'm running
Yeah, you're
as
still
fast as these
far
short
away.
legs will take me.
Okay, I'm rolling to do something.
All right, hold on a second.
Take him a
All right.
sword back.
Let's
All
move
right,
back over
everybody's going to
Strathmore.
start getting a hand.
Now
raised.
that I know I'm here, I should probably do something.
Well, the horde is basically closing on your positions right now. But in the meantime, Strathmore.